今回の動画は実況プレイ。Hi everyone, this is Willow, and I'm back for another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I normally do anime reactions, so like anime theme song reactions, and right now I'm doing Shield Hero episode reactions. But I thought I'd try a Let's Play. So I'm gonna play off for the first series. It took me forever to figure out how to record it. It was such a nightmare. It was like troubleshooting for like 5 hours, but I think I finally got it to work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the game. So I think, there we go. Good. And let me make sure it's recording properly. Okay. Seems to be working. Yeah, I had a problem when I was recording. It was like flickering and like seizure-inducing flickering and flashing, and then it had like every time the character moved to a different map, the whole screen would go black and you couldn't see anything. So turns out the simple solution was just put it into window mode. So clicked F4 and it fixed the problem. Took me forever to figure it out. Your name is Willow, correct? Yes. I'm a girl. Welcome, Willow. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter has an important mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. I already played like the first area, but the recording was absolutely useless, so I'm gonna do it again. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Interact with the environment, use the space bar enter key. Okay. Woo! I really like the how the graphics look so simple and cute, but also very unique and colorful and surreal. Oh, and the music. I love the music for this game. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I had to repeat myself since the last recording was no good, but I've seen other people play the game, but I've never played it myself, so I'm kind of interested in seeing how the gameplay aspect is. And there's the judge. It's a kitty cat. There cannot be any other living beings in Zone 0, so I must assume that you are only a mere figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. That's right, Judge uses confusing words, doesn't he? I'm the Batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. I love how he purrs every time. Like that's his, what do you call that voice? His purring noise. It is a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? Her name is Willow. She can't talk to us. However, she can hear and see everything. Even though you too are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Willow. I believe we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adore that. It's true. I like his face on his little, not on the, well, I mean both of them, but the little character that moves around. His face, it looks so derpy. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. I like how the batter is like very quick with his quick and short answers. Whoop! Just that cat just flew right out of here. I just really like the music in this game. It's so mysterious. It just adds to the atmosphere. It's just like these graphics. They're so simple, but they look so clean and cute. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yeah. So I have been mistaken from the beginning. You did not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this new. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Like how he's just a proper speaking kitty cat. Your secret mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the art of violent confrontation? Yes! That's right. A little warning, the sound effects can get kind of loud, so careful about your ears. This here is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. The correct place, you say? At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack, auto, or flee. Attack naturally permits you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your decision, the computer will make the strategic choices in your place, making you simply the spectator. Finally, flee, as its name indicates, is the option of the coward. I dehort this alternative. I don't even know what that word means, but I assuming dislike. But now, it is time for the offense. Choose attack, select the batter, then choose attack anew to off me with your bat. To off me with your bat. Kill me! Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not hold back, and I would take the risk of dying, taking my secrets with me to the grave. He's just so nonchalant about dying. Heck. Excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batter's and the enemy's levels determine the impact of your assaults. Okay, so basically if my level is higher than theirs, it'll be more damaging, I think. It is possible that you, or your adversaries, could avoid the barrage of attacks that you will throw at each other with slyness. On occasion, your cast iron will hit you, Your cast iron will get you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. Think of all the mountain of teeth that are gonna be left behind after I'm done with the monsters. But let us move on, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you choose Attack for the first time, after you selected the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right hand side of the screen. There, you have the option between 4 new options. Attack leads to a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects will grant you access to the items you are currently carrying. Finally, you have, yet again, the opportunity to flee. But remember, solely the batter is responsible for that option in his personal menu. Okay, so the batter is kind of like the team leader, and only he can select flee, and all the other people can't, I guess. How about trying to utilize an object? Take this luck ticket and use it on the batter's person with gratitude. With gratitude. Okay. Ouch! Those sound effects are so loud. Okay, objects. Luck ticket. I have 2. Oh, that's right, I opened the treasure chest. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my dear. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I kind of dipped into fake British accent. I can't help this cat's just so fancy. Fancy cat. I am, of course, talking about competences. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves. They can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgence of health points, or maybe in and of themselves powerful attacks. Nevertheless, know this, any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points, CP. Oh goodness, I'm not used to talking this much. I need a drink. So I ask that you use these skills sparingly. Once your CP are completely consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before being able to get some more CP, victory will be uncertain. But try it right away. Choose competence and try using the wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. The Judge. An odd appearing cryptic cat. HP 300, CP 30. No weaknesses or resistance. Is that a laugh? Is he laughing? You now know not only all about me, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked out for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team, or all your opponents, fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. This game is so weird and cute and just, I love it. From now on, you will be ready to crush all impure obstacles that get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Kitty cat abuse. We can't have that. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me as your guide. flew up like Superman. Oh, also, I think I heard that the Undertale game was inspired by this game a little bit, which I didn't even like. I saw other people play that Undertale game, and it didn't even cross my mind until someone mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess I can kind of see it. They're very, very different in terms of art style, but there are some similarities here and there, so it's kind of interesting. Oh wait, talk to the cat first. I gotta remember, not everyone. I had to get rid of my last recording. Can't just skip through everything. Ah yes, to pass through here, you need to use your cerebral organ. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your tired cranium. I believe those floating blocks correspond to the symbols you can see on the wall in some way or another. I like the music. The walk cycle. Just and it's a free game. It's so amazing. Great quality. Woo, I'm so smart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a problem, my dear pictorial heroes? I am not your janitor. I cannot do everything for you. Nonetheless, may I dare to suggest you wait activating certain ones of these strange floating blocks more than one time if required? So come, solve this intriguing puzzle for me. And quickly, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. The ground floor, eh? Boop. Boop. And then here, I believe. Nope, no. There. 2, 3. There we go. Finally! After all that exertion, the eagerly awaited recompense makes its entrance to the scene. Crunch. Crunch. I'm gonna be eating. His head's really big in this picture. He's so cute. Right. Okay, the puzzle was up here, wasn't it? Reminds me. Which one is HP? Look to get HP, CP. Oh, that's right. I did check the status. Okay. The batter. Savior class. Purifier. Pure. Such a strange stat. But that's why it's so interesting. It's like, I don't know. So weird and surreal. Let's see, 448287C. Let's see. I think it was 4, and then this one, right? 8287C. Just like that noise, that purring noise he makes every time. He looks cute even from behind. Look at that tail. It's so cute. Here's an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube hovering in midair, as you have lately noticed. Oh, why, yes it is. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from similar ones by the contrast of bad taste it imposes on your view of its clashing color, defying any sensible course of plastic arts. A very fancy way of saying it's ugly. However, do not judge it too quickly, because despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from rendering you the entirety of your health and competence points, It is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. I couldn't say that. Nothingness. The nothingness is a loop of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it out in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Okay. Silent protagonist, I see. Do not worry, I too travel a lot through the different zones of the world. We will nearly meet one another eventually, without a doubt. Ah, by the by, take this. This object of a curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can, at any time, consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? I do not believe you have. The Leo card has been found. Kitty cat. Go ahead, I am inviting you to try using the floating cube right behind you. Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm just gonna save over that, because... Am I at level 2? Block 1. Okay. I saved it, right? Well, anyways. I will go out into the wide world next time. This time had a lot of talking and explanation because it was the kind of the tutorial level and he was kind of teaching you how to fight. And he has a very specific way of talking, the judge, that's different from everyone else in that he's really fancy. He uses fancy words. Long, confusing, fancy words. Smart people. Smart character. Smart person words. So, yeah, but next time I'll go to the next zone. And, sorry, I couldn't think of anything to say. If you enjoyed the video, maybe like and subscribe. I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna continue this series. I'm also, I think the next video after this one I'll be uploading will be the next Shield Hero episode reaction, so I'll upload that after this one. As soon as I have some free time, that is, to do some recording, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I guess I'll just see you in the next video. Bye!